everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have transformed myself into this half cheetah, half glam makeup look. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the final episode yet of Glam Masters, but on the final episode, my challenge was to do my signature look. And you know, this was very, very challenging for me. When I have direction, it's actually so much easier, but when you can do anything, it is so difficult because I'm like, I do glam makeup, I do special effects, I do theatrical makeup, and all of these things are running through my head, and I'm like, what can I do that is going to showcase something amazing? Because I know that I am up against people that do skilled body paint. So in my head, I'm like, I need to showcase body paint, face paint, but I also need to showcase glam makeup. So if you guys have yet to see the final episode of Glam Masters, unfortunately I didn't win. I got sent home after this challenge. So I really wanted to just kind of do the challenge for all of you guys and show you guys, if I had a little bit more time, what I was kind of envisioning when I was doing this challenge. Obviously, this isn't my most amazing work. I know that I had the capability of doing this creation, but you know, it's really, really challenging when you don't have all of your products, your makeup kit. I remember I was looking for a black eyeliner and they literally only had one black eyeliner, which our Henny's was using at the time. So it's like really difficult when you're trying to do these little flicks and you don't even have an eyeliner. Like, a lot of things weren't going in my favor. So pretty much I wanted to showcase for this challenge that, you know, I don't have a signature look because I can do anything. Like, this was what I was thinking in my head, like, I can do theatrical makeup and I can also do glam makeup, and you know, it just didn't really come together in the amount of time that we had. This challenge was extremely hard for me. I'm obviously so sad and disappointed that I didn't win because I was so close, and I feel like I killed the whole competition. Like, I kicked butt throughout the whole competition, so to have gone home at that point was like super, super devastating. But I just wanted to show you guys this, and I just wanted to say a humongous thank you to everybody that was rooting for me on the show. Like, I love you guys more than you guys even know. But before I get carried away rambling on and on, let's get into the makeup tutorial. I'll take care of you.
Okay, real quick, we're going to be priming our face so that we are nice and hydrated. Next, I'm going into a cream foundation. This is by Mayron. I actually love this foundation. It's great for the summer and just gives you like a flawless airbrush finish. And then we're just going to block out my one eyebrow because we're going to do a cheetah on this side of my face. So I'm going into my Makeup Forever Flash palette. I'm dipping into a little bit of the yellow and a little bit of the brown. I'm going to just buff this all over the one side of my face. And since cheetahs have a more prominent mouth, we want to make this look a little bit more three-dimensional, so I'm going to highlight and bring those features forward. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with the nose. We're going to bring the features back now by adding a nice brown shade with that Flash palette. And I'm just going to buff this in so it has a really nice seamless blend. Moving on to the eyes, of course we want to make our eyes look super cat-like and elongated. So we're just pulling this eyeshadow look out to my temples, starting out with a nice warm tones and building the darker colors to the very outer V of my eye in towards my lash line to give it that depth and dimension. And I'm really slowly just building this up and taking my time. I'm also just going to line my bottom lash line with a nice black eyeliner and keeping the white in my waterline. That's really going to give me a cat eye effect and make my eyes look so much more big and cat-like. Jumping back to the face, I'm just going to be deepening up these colors and these contours, and I'm actually using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm dipping into the browns from that palette just to deepen up these colors. Going back into my Flash palette, I'm going to dip into that black shade and picking up a super, super tiny eyeliner brush, and I'm just doing nice flicking motions, and this is going to give the effect that it actually looks like hair. It's going to look a lot more realistic and really just pull this look together. I'm really just going to take my time and build up the color and the depth and the definition. Going back into that brown color from my Flash palette, I'm going to do little squiggles on my face in the shape of a circle, being really messy and carefree with this because naturally a cheetah's marks and spots aren't giving me perfect little circles. Then once I'm done with the brown, I'm going to go in with a little bit of black just to give this a lot more dimension and make these spots pop. I'm next going in with a little bit of Prozade. You could also use lash glue. And I needed to add a little bit of bling to this look, of course. So I'm using gold foil paper, and I'm just going to plop that right in the center of each one of my little cheetah dots. Quickly, I'm just going to fill out the rest of my cheetah features, adding a nose and bringing that down onto my lips as well. Moving on to side number 2, the glam side, my favorite side. So I would definitely say that my signature look would be a cut crease. I love to do a cut crease. It really helps shape my eye, and I feel like it just goes with the shape of my eye, and I just love doing cut creases. So I'm just going to be building this up. I like always starting out with a nice light color and then building and deepening up the colors. It's a lot safer, and it's just going to turn out a lot better because you're going to have a lot more of a blended, flawless look. Now time to cut the crease. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, of course, and I like using a really tiny flat brush, and that really gives you a precise cut crease. Popping on some lashes, and then we're just going to finish off my lips. So for my hair, I already have like hella Coachella, really crazy puffy hair, so this was a lot easier to do than probably those of you that don't have as much hair as me. So the more teasing the better. I just really went to town and teased everywhere in sight. The bigger the better for this look. I also had a lot of like product buildup in my hair. I hadn't washed it in probably a week, so that is why it stayed so well. I of course went in with a lot of hairspray, and then I just kind of stuck down these foil paper pieces to my hair. I will say you should probably use some gel if you're doing this on a night out, but since this was just for the video, I just kind of stuck them down with the hairspray. And to add a little bit more of color, I'm just going to go in with some rose gold metallic paint in my hair and as well on my chest.
So here's the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this outcome of the look that I was envisioning. I know sometimes it's hard to execute something that you're envisioning if you've never done it before. So this was kind of more on the lines of what I was envisioning, and you know, I feel like I just bit off a little too much. I was kind of trying to think about my competition. I'm like, Arhenny's is going to do face paint, Vic is going to do face paint, like I need to come up with something even better. And you know, sometimes you need to reel yourself back in it and really think about who you are as a person. And I think that's why I lost the competition, because I was thinking about everybody else and I wasn't thinking about myself. If I had nobody else in the group, I would do beauty makeup. So why would I ever think to do theatrical makeup? I don't know. But anyways, things happen for a reason. And I really am just so grateful and blessed that everybody has been supporting my journey and liking my work and following me and all of the amazing messages. Like, I cannot tell you guys enough how freaking grateful and blessed I feel, and to have even had the opportunity to be on this huge platform, to be on Kim Kardashian's TV show, is like mind-blowing for me. So the fact that it even made it to the final episode is like a blessing on its own. So I am forever grateful, and this was an experience of a lifetime. I love everybody so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'll take care